The things that you want to worry about are obviously reconciling a general ledger account. So nothing different there to any other system that you've used. You want to make sure that your bank accounts reconcile and that your subledgers balance to your control accounts in the general ledger itself. The key thing there is to ensure that you are using the GL posting date for any reporting from the subledgers. So if you're running an aging report, select the GL posting date rather than an invoice date or any other date to use for the reconciliation. Other things to consider are things like fixed assets account or project control accounts if you're using any other modules in the system, same with any intercompany accounts. Closing out the year itself, the system closes automatically the whole time. So if you were to go and look at your retained earnings account in the general ledger at a specific date, any information from the P&L accounts will be closed through to that retained earnings account as at the date that you look at the reporting on that or inquiries on that general ledger account itself. But you do want to close the books after you finalize the year end. You no longer want people processing transactions. So we want to close the books at a specific date. And you can, to close the books, you close them for the general ledger and the individual subledgers, and they are closed by entity or by company. Okay. And we'll take you through and show you how that year-end closeout works in the system. So if I was at the top level, so here I'm at top level, and if I go to my applications, I'll see under the general ledger, there is an option here to close the books. So I can go and say, right, let's close the books, and I'll be closing the books for a specific entity. Let's make this one the UK. And I want to close it up to a specific period. If we make this period March 2024, and that will close the books up to that date. So I'll just be closing the books. When I close those books, that closes not only the general ledger, but it also closes the subledgers for accounts payable and accounts receivable. If I was to go to the United Kingdom, so I'm at that entity level, and go to the general ledger here, I can open the books there at the entity level as well. If I was to choose open, I can go and open the books. When you're reopening the books, so if I wanted to reopen this, if I wanted to go back, let's say 1 month to February 24, you can decide whether you want to open the subledgers at the same time, payables, cash management, or receivables. You're also able to, let's just do that for 1 second because I want to show you something further to that. You can also, at the subledger level, if I was to go to my accounts payable, for example, choose to close the subledger as at a particular date. So quite often I want to be working the general ledger, but I want all subledgers to be closed up to March 2024, and that will close the subledger. Always bear in mind, it is by entity, not by the group as a whole, so make sure that you do the same for each of your entities